Alright, so today we're gonna take a look at the best foods for diabetes. So like if you're interested in trying out the what it feels like to have diabetes, then these are the foods that I recommend 100%. So first we got the Big Mac. So the Big Mac is probably S tier. Uh, if you didn't know, the Big Mac is specifically designed to give you diabetes and obesity and make you die at the age of 50. So if you really want diabetes, the Big Mac is probably the number one thing you should get. You should eat, I mean. So like, I don't know why they call it the Big Mac, but oh well, I guess it's called the Big Mac. It's really just diabetes with buns on it. Next up, we got the donut, the legendary donut. I know every police officer consumes donuts, but unfortunately, donuts are also up there, in S tier, because they contain a high amount of sugar and a high amount of sodium and like glyphosate and a lot of toxic chemicals. And yeah, it's basically just as bad as the Big Mac, except less diabetic, because there's no like sauces and shit on top, you know what I mean? So next up we got regular candy. Candy, no, it's not on S tier, no, because candy is good and candy is great, and candy is not a food, it's like a snack, so I'll put it in on B tier for diabetes. Yeah, candy is great. It'll give you diabetes, but only if you eat it as a food. But like candy is good though. Next up we got Coca-Cola, not specifically Coca-Cola, any type of soda really. Soda is gonna be on A tier. Why not S tier? Because soda is like only bad if you drink it in bottles. If you drink a can, you should be fine. Yeah. Next up we got popcorn. Popcorn, I'm not gonna put it in B tier. I'm gonna put it in F tier, because popcorn is when you go to a movie, you eat popcorn, and popcorn is great, and popcorn is great, and popcorn like does not give you diabetes, because popcorn is like, it's popcorn, it's like it comes from corn, so like it can't possibly give you diabetes, right? So yeah, popcorn is great. It does not cause you diabetes. So next up we got plain sugar. So plain sugar, like raw plain sugar, it's actually, believe it or not, it's actually the thing that causes diabetes. So I'm actually gonna put it like better than the Big Mac, because, well, I mean, if you eat this, if you really just want to like go for diabetes like head on, like you don't want to get the experience of getting diabetes, you should just consume sugar with a teaspoon, like 20 times a day. Go like 10 times over your daily limit, and you'll get diabetes in no time. You'll end up in a hospital in no time, and you'll end up terminally ill in no time too. So yeah. Next up we got butter. Butter is great. Butter is great. Butter is not gonna cause you diabetes. It's a myth. Butter is great. I mean, it might cause you diabetes, but like, come on, you can't just give up butter, right? Butter is great. I mean, peanut butter, yeah, give that shit up. That shit is garbage. I mean, why do you even consume peanut butter? But like regular butter is great. You cannot give it up. When you're eating a nice steak, you gotta put the butter on top of it. You know what I mean? So like, yeah. Next up, we got sausages. Sausages, I'm gonna be placing them in A tier, because they're highly processed foods. So whether you get a beef sausage or a pork sausage, they're equally as processed, and they have a lot of junk and chemicals inside them to make them addicting, and they are obviously not good for you. So they're also a great food if you want diabetes. Next up, we got the god of diabetes, the McFlurry. So the McFlurry is the god of diabetes, because the god of diabetes is really just McDonald's. And yeah, the McFlurry is actually from McDonald's. So it's obviously going to be S tier automatically. Is it worse than a donut? It depends. If you get a small McFlurry, probably not. If you get a medium McFlurry or large McFlurry, probably worse than one singular donut. So, yeah. Anyways, this is a pretty short list. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, it's a pretty short list, but it's still a very good list, you know. It showcases, you know, like really the best way to get diabetes, best foods ever. So like diabetes, like there's sugar here. I mean sugar, like literally just sugar. I mean obviously that's the best way to get diabetes. Then you got the Big Mac, then you got the McFlurry, then you got the donut, then you got the soda, then you got the sausages, then you got the candy. But like candy, like is as a snack is like okay. It's really just meant to destroy your teeth, not your health. Then you got popcorn and butter, which don't even cause diabetes because that's cap. And obviously that's cap. And yeah, that's cap. So yeah. Yeah. That's the tier list for today.